Give me some advice on women.
Yeah, right.
Advice on women.
Yeah. We're here at the Sunset Terrace. We have not a lot of people here, but it should pick up pretty quick. The line's getting over there. There's only 2 bouncers in it, so that's good. Here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about guys who abuse women after they get rejected. A lot of times you see a guy walk up and he'll be like, "Oh, hey girl, blah, blah, blah." He'll say whatever BS. And then, of course, she's not going to respond well because he didn't approach her in a confident way. And then immediately he's like, "Fucking slut, whatever. You're ugly anyway. You're fat anyway, like whatever." And my problem with this is girls got to fucking deal with this all the time. Like when they go out to a club environment, or when they're at work, when they're walking out in the daytime, they're getting like not confident approaches. Guys who just roll up and like catcall them, and then expect them. They have some sort of entitlement, and expect them to respond in a loving, relationship-having way. And this is total bullshit, because if some chick came up and bagged on you, you wouldn't like her either. But B, it screws up the whole culture. I mean, as a cultural phenomenon, abusing other people just either makes them wary of future approaches, or it makes them put up defense mechanisms that are going to be in place even when it's inappropriate to use those defense mechanisms. So a girl will, early on in her life, she's going to have a open, almost childlike fascination with new people, make a bunch of new friends. I've seen this happen over and over again in the club scene. And then after a year or two, they get grinded up and spit out. And they roll around the club either with a super entitled attitude or a super bitchin' attitude. And it's just a defense mechanism against these horrible approaches. And not even that, but the horrible approaches that turn sour very, very badly. I was just reading about this in Tucker Max's new book, and he was saying that our experience, subjective experience, running through the world is very different than a woman's, because a woman is sexually attracted to and excited by the same person who could rape, maim, kill her, disfigure her for life. Whereas we don't walk through the world really fearing what a bitch is going to do to us unless we date Latinas. But they are constantly attracted to guys who could destroy them, like physically, like from an evolutionary level. And so they, when they get threatened, or they get like vehement, violent responses from guys who trying to protect their egos, mask their insecurities, they must protect themselves at almost like a primal level. And that, I mean, I've known that for a while, but like, if you put it so succinctly, and it's just like, duh, like, why can't we not respect other humans in their vulnerability and, make them feel comfortable? So much of the beginning of pickup has been modeled off the sales community and understanding the mind of the customer and making them comfortable and getting them to agree to smaller things before you ask for larger things. All of these concepts are crucial and key to good sales, and should be crucial and key to good relationship having and human interaction. And that little, if you're doing this, stop. That little help that your ego gets by downplaying a woman's rejection of your advances is screwing up society. It's making her less open to better relationships. It's making her seem that all of us are that way. It's making us feel more brazen as a culture to continue that type of behavior, and it just needs to fucking stop. We're not treating humans as humans, and that's what I have to say about that. Anything to say about that, Daniel?
What up?
What up, homegirl?